Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Miki here, your friendly and very tired neighborhood singing coach. It's been a long day. Today we're going to be further exploring the Ofra of Ofra Haza. This was a request by my viewer and friend Laura Sassani, and the song is called Ben Adam Be'olam, which means man in the world. And apparently there's a really interesting story behind the song. Her sister, Shuli Haza, explained that Ofra had met with the widow of a man from Lebanon who had written some lyrics right before he was killed, and she was so inspired by the lyrics that she created a song around them. So this is that song, and at the end of the video, we will see pictures of Ofra being rushed to the hospital, where she died 2 weeks later from AIDS-related pneumonia. And at the end, we'll also see pictures of her funeral, which apparently had the second largest attendance of any funeral in Israeli history. So be prepared for a very moving video and song. If you are not in the mood to hear something really sad, maybe today is not the day to listen. So here we go.
בן אדם, החזק חזק בעולם, חבקו ועשה את הטוב לכולם. אל תיפול ותידרדר אל התהום, יפים החיים, הסתכל המרום. בן אדם בעולם, נישא כפיים ונחזיק אצבעות אל הטוב עלי אדמות. בן אדם חבקו
Wow. Well, I thought that was really special and moving, in particular because most of the melody is pretty simple and she shows a lot of restraint in how she's singing it. Not in the emotion, obviously, she's putting a lot of emotion into her interpretation of the words, but she's not doing as much melisma and ornament as she normally does. And that restraint brings out the real beauty of the song because it's a very simple melody. And then there are certain parts like that bridge and then at the end where she allows her more ornamented style of singing to come through that we've all come to know and love. But I see remarkable restraint in the melody, the way that she's singing the melody in the rest of the song. And there is that really, really nice lift at one point in the melody, but the rest of it is pretty simplistic. Not for normal singers, but for Ofra. So for her, it's a very kind of restrained, simple melody, and there's something that's really beautiful in that simplicity. And it's almost like it gives your ears a break, and it gives you a chance to just appreciate her voice so much more because it is so simple, and you can really hear the timbre of her voice. So let's go back to the beginning and just hear that very, very simple melody so I can show you what I'm talking about. So really that melody is just da 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 da. We're really moving by step or by thirds, no really big interval jumps, and there's not a lot of melisma at all. It's very, very unornamented and simple. And I think that there's like this stark beauty in that makes it more sad and more touching than if it was a more complicated melody. So again, just that very, very nice little bit of vibrato at the end of those sustained notes, but nothing crazy. It's very, very simple. So that's a really, really nice chord change there on that pre-chorus. Da 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 da. But again, it's moving by step, very, very simple melody. And then we have that Ben Adam, that little bit of build. So there it skips up and it has that really, really nice lift in the melody. Da, 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 da. So it's lifting, but it's still simple, right? There's not a lot of ornament going on, but it's a very, very nice melodic climb that really like elevates your emotion here, right? Suddenly it's more intense and that melody's higher. So here that drum beat comes in, and that's what's really adding intensity and driving the song more, but the melody remains very simple. That's the first ornament, da da da, and even that, it's pretty restrained, it's pretty simple. One little grace note. that's the first time that we really get like the classic Ofra sound, right? There she goes into more of that harmonic minor scale that makes it sound very Middle Eastern. But even there, it wasn't this super crazy long ornament, right? It's just this tiny little descending ornament, and then it goes right back into that instrumental section. So we get that wow, right, that silulim that we're very accustomed to hearing with her. But this is the first time in the song that you're really hearing this long ornament from her. So even there, when she's coming down on that ornament, it's actually very simple, right? She's going down just by two notes. She has that repeating figure again that she had up high. So it's, even though this ending has one of those nice runs with the silulim that we're very accustomed to hearing from her, it's still a little bit simple for her and a little bit more restrained. And because she only uses it in that one spot, when the music drops out from under her and it's this long sustained note, it gives it this really haunting quality, and it has that much more impact because that's the only place where she's really giving us that ornament. So I think it's a beautiful song. I love the simplicity. I love that you can hear the purity in her voice. Let me just read you the translation of the lyrics so you can hear what it's about, because I glanced at them and they are very, very strong. So it says, man in the world, man, hold on to the world strongly, embrace it and do good for all. Don't fall and decline into the abyss. Life is beautiful, look up to the heavens. Man in the world, let's raise our hands and keep our fingers crossed for the good there is in the world. Man in the world. May the world go on and continue to turn. May you be filled with the heart's desire of the people, human being in the world. Therefore, adopt the world into your heart and kiss the lips of the one you love, man in the world. Man, human being, hold on to the world strongly. Drink from the cup and leave nothing over. Rinse yourself clean of every bitter taste. Know how to give in and to forgive all. Embrace the world and go out to join the dance, man in the world. So I know that these are not lyrics that she wrote, and yet they seem very, very fitting. And obviously seeing that picture of her in the hospital and the picture of the funeral is very emotional, and she touched so many people with her music and her voice and her artistry. And it's such a tragic story that she almost could have written these lyrics. You know, it's very germane to her life, right? She always wanted to raise people up and see the good in the world, and she wanted to drink every last drop of life from its cup, right? And she was taken from us too soon. So I think there is a lot of truth in these lyrics, and she could have written them. They're very appropriate for her. So that is my review. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you, Loris, for suggesting that I look at this song, and I will see you guys here next time. If this is a Monday, I'll see you on Wednesday. If it's a Wednesday, I'll see you on Monday. Until then, stay well, stay safe, and of course, happy singing.